Hey everybody, it's Eric from epautos.com, your libertarian car guy. I wanted to show you guys something. Hope you can read this. It says, eyesight disabled. I'm driving a new Subaru Crosstrek, and eyesight, of course, refers to Subaru's suite of safety assistance technology. A lot of manufacturers are now offering this. In fact, almost all of them are. Well, as you can see, it's foggy outside, and these safety systems rely on a system of cameras. Subaru calls theirs eyesight because it's up here at eye level. If you can look up here in this thing up on the header panel, this is where they locate it. A lot of vehicles have their cameras located in different places, such as the grille, for example, and whatnot. But the point is that they're all functionally similar in that they use these cameras to detect, let's say, an object in the path of the vehicle up ahead, so that if the driver, who apparently isn't driving, doesn't notice that there's something stopped in the road ahead of them, the system will notice it and hit the brakes. Automated emergency braking technology. Another one of them is lane keep assist, which uses cameras. You see the painted lines in the road to the left and the right. For drivers who can't apparently keep the car in the travel lane, the camera sees the travel lane, and if the non-driver should tread over the double yellow, then the system will alert the driver to wake up, pay attention, and put the car back in its travel lane. And some of the more advanced systems actually have electric motors that will move the steering wheel to nudge the car back in its travel lane. But the problem, or at least one of the significant problems with all of these driver assistance technologies, is that they assume the sensors can see. Well, if it's foggy, sometimes they can't. Or if it's been snowing and the sensors are covered with ice, let's say. Now, then you've got a second problem. You've got drivers who have become habituated to having assistance technology. Rather than relying on their own eyes, they rely on the camera's eyes. They rely on the car to stop for them. They rely on the car to keep itself in its travel lane rather than on their two hands and on their eyes, their own eyes, to maintain it in its proper travel lane. So now you've got this conundrum, or this problem, of the sensors not working, the driver having been rendered less competent because they're so reliant on all of this assistance technology, and I think it's an accident waiting to happen. That's why I oppose all of this driver assistance technology. In fact, I think you can make a very persuasive argument that if a driver needs assistance in order to drive, then probably they're not very good drivers, and maybe they shouldn't be driving at all. One of the greatest offenders in this regard, as I see it, is park assistance technology. I don't mean to sound harsh, but I think if you are not able to parallel park or back a car in and out of a parking spot on your own, you probably shouldn't be on the road. I know it sucks for some people who aren't great drivers and have difficulty with it, but bottom line, you're dangerous. The car can only assist you so much. You're a danger to yourself and you're a danger to other people if you can't parallel park, if you can't negotiate in and out of a parking spot without assistance technology. And I'll go even farther. If you can't keep your car in the travel lane without assistance, if you need help applying the brakes, what's wrong with this picture? Anyway, just thought I would give you some thoughts about that and also show you what happens when the weather's not ideal and these safety assistance technologies can no longer provide assistance. Moreover, at www.epautos.com, the web's best libertarian gearhead site, I'll also have my latest interview with Brian Hyde, who hosts the Brian Hyde Show, up shortly. And there's another choice morsel up about this dreary trend toward what I call the universal transportation module. So thanks as always for listening to the rants and reading the articles and supporting the site, and we'll catch up with you again soon.